Shalom, 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 and welcome to today's Morning by Morning. Today I want to say something about Samson, this strong and powerful man, the man who amazed everyone with his might and power, started well but ended badly. Let me read Judges chapter 14, verse 1 and 2. Now Samson went down to Timnah and saw a woman in Timnah of the daughters of the Philistines. So he went up and told his father and mother, saying, I have seen a woman in Timnah of the daughters of the Philistines. Now therefore get her for me as my wife. Samson, like Samuel, was a special child, special in that he was born in an amazing way. His mother was barren, and the angel had to come and prophesy about this special son who would be born. He was born of Manoah, whose wife was barren, as I've said. Samson was a Nazirite, fully dedicated to the Lord. Nazirites couldn't take wine or strong drink. Their hairs were not to be shaven. They lived a set-apart life, consecrated and anointed life. Manoah had to ask the angel who would come to bring the good news how to bring up this man. One has obviously to be very careful with the children called of God for special tasks, don't they? God sets the stakes even higher for Samson. But lo and behold, when our guy comes into the scene, he immediately starts with a Philistine woman from Timnah, then goes and sleeps with a prostitute and ends up with Delilah, who coerces him into revealing the secret of his anointing. His eyes are gouged out. Our guy dies a miserable death, though God still uses him, even in his death. For the 24 rounds I've read the Bible, I'm yet to devise a way of reading about Samson without feeling angry, sad, and devastated sometimes. I wouldn't wish that what happened to Samson would happen even to my worst enemy. My heart has been crushed for weeks on end now. My mind has completely refused to get around the news about Ravi Zacharias, the great apologist. He's my hero of sorts. He was my mentor, quote unquote, in apologetics. He filled my laptop, my hard disk. He filled my mind. My daughter used to ask me, Baba, why don't you watch Ravi Zacharias nowadays? I couldn't answer. Then at my dinner table, they asked, Baba, what happened to Ravi? I blushed, looked down, embarrassed. Luckily, their mother composed herself and tried to answer. I mourned Ravi's death last May, but not as much as I'm now mourning his life of sin, his relentless effort to hide the debauchery from the public eye. What does his wife feel? What of his children? What of people like Richard Dawkins, the renowned atheist, and his ilk, whom he challenged with classic arguments and outstanding brilliance? What happened to the man of God who lectured us vehemently on morality? Now where is Ravi? Is he resting with the Lord? Questions galore. What was Samson's mystery has now become Ravi's mystery. I hope I'm standing. I want to take all the care that I will not to fall. I better remain in obscurities if this keeps me humble and holy rather than be in the limelight, which may which may bloat my ego and end up falling from grace to grace. May God help us, and may He start with me. The story of Samson and the story of Ravi Zacharias can be my story, can be your story. It is not easy to tell those stories, how great men fall. We want to stand. May the Lord help us.